back to the Ramadan Healing Series. In the previous episodes, we saw how Satan can make us sick. We also saw that health is not defined as the absence of disease, but a harmony between physical, emotional, and spiritual dimensions. We concluded that science lacks the essence of true healing because it focuses on physical symptoms only, without touching the root cause. Now we will explore the natural remedies in the light of prophetic medicine. Number one is wet cupping or hijama. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Indeed, the best of remedies you have is cupping." Today, I will explore the scientific evidence with you behind hijama. Hijama is a sacred healing practice rooted in the prophetic medicine and now validated by many modern scientific researchers. What is hijama? Hijama or wet cupping therapy is a traditional detox treatment involving negative pressure suction followed by superficial skin incisions. It is practiced globally for its detoxifying, circulatory, and immunological benefits. It is the most helpful in complementary modalities. For example, it can help with blood related diseases, particularly migraines, high blood pressure, waist and neck pains, rheumatism, fibromyalgia, forgetfulness, brain fog, attention deficit disorders, cerebral vascular occlusion, cardiovascular obstruction, liver fatigue, kidney disorders, menstrual irregularities, hormonal imbalances, PCOS, infertility, thyroid deficiencies, depression, and so much more. Hijama is a non pharmacological detox pathway. It involves circulatory and immune reset, a spiritually aligned method and modality for healing. It bridges prophetic wisdom with biomedical approaches to wellness. Unlike dry cupping or Chinese methods, hijama is unique in its ability to extract the pathological substances directly from the interstitial fluids, lymph, and blood plasma. And we will see in the next videos how hijama is different and more beneficial than acupuncture or massage. The conditions which are supported by hijama are scientifically and proven, and there are lots of clinical reports on it in different magazines, scientific articles. So most beneficial we saw for hyperlipidemia, hypertension, coronary artery diseases, gout, hepatitis, musculoskeletal pains, iron overload conditions like thalassemia, stroke recovery, diabetic complications, heavy metal detoxification, and we're going to talk in detail about the heavy metal like mercury, lead, aluminum, and other metals. In comparative studies, hijama blood showed when the blood was taken from a hijama patient, it showed significantly higher concentrations of toxic metals than the venous blood, proving its excretory power. Now, why hijama matters today? In modern societies, which are so much burdened by processed diets, sedentary lifestyles, chronic inflammation, hijama can offer so much detox because in the canon of medicine, Avicenna or Ibn Sina, he said, people without any health problems should receive hijama treatment 2 times a year. Imagine that he said this thousands of years ago when there was no hormones in meat, no GMO fruits and vegetables, no chemical fertilizers, pesticidal sprays, exhaust fumes, etc., DDT. So you can imagine from this that hijama can hold so much importance in today's Western lifestyle where we are bombarded with every kind of chemical in air, soil, water, in our food, it is recommended that we should get hijama once a month, and we can go up to getting hijama 10 times in a year or even 12 times in a year. That can be so beneficial for all the detoxification organs, especially the liver, the kidneys, the spleen. And we've seen so many studies that hijama does regulate or help in regeneration of new tissues, repairment of new tissues. It activates the stem cells, which is such a big breakthrough research. Um, we will be doing a number of videos on hijama in this Ramadan Healing Series. And if you follow a certain madhab where where you are fasting and hijama can break your fast, well, that's okay. But there are certain ahadiths which do say that it is okay to get hijama during fasting and it does not break your fast. So it just depends on what madhab you follow. Thank you so much for listening to me today. See you in the next videos. Ma salama.